Hi guys, Rajesh Kumar here once again, and this time I'm here to fulfill my promise which I have made earlier. I'm sure you have understand what I'm talking about. Alright, without wasting time, instead of creating suspense, I would like to open the secret. Right now I'm here to discuss the rest part which I've given name of part second of The Fortune at Bottom of Pyramid, written by C.K. Prahlad. In first part, we have discussed what bottom of pyramid is and what's its role as far as global multinationals are concerned and companies are concerned. And in this part second, I'm going to discuss about what's application of bottom of pyramid. This part 2 is going to be much on application side. So let's start. This part second, this book, The Fortune at Bottom of Pyramid, has emphasized, has proven the attacks through various examples, like Dr. C.K. Prahlad and Stuart L. Hart has put in various companies example and their strategies, how they capture this market. Few companies in this illustrations are, he has given example of HCL, not HCL, HLL, Hindustan Lever Limited, and how by inspiring Nirma Limited's marketing strategy, which was serving BOP people, Hindustan Lever Limited adopted strategy and enter in such a market like BOP market by their product wheel, which was actually designed for removing oil from water. So, and focusing on some modern labor class who were wearing clothes which was not neat and clean, it was very dirty, and a lot of people who were working factory and other such places for removing dirtiness from their clothes. HLL launched wheel by inspiring, as I told, Nirma Limited. Nirma was producing such a product in low cost, low manufacturing, superior management, and by considering day-to-day consumption of people, what type of packaging they required was role of that, and various other ingredients they were focusing, just because of they were well in superior position to reduce cost, which will which fulfill actually the need of BOP. So initially, like a big multinational, HLL dismissed Nirma's strategy, but they was growing rapidly. They were capturing, it's become a household name earlier. Then, as a being multinational, they decided to enter such a market. And after, till 2000 book was written, it has mentioned a survey came out till 2005 2006. Nirma as well as HLL, that is subsidiary of Unilever of Britain PLC, both were capturing approximately 38% market. So moral of the story is, and he has given instance of Jaipur Eye Care, then Arvind Eye Care. He has given example of Jaipur Rugs. Then he have also taken in scene Madura Bank Limited, and all these companies was one who successfully implemented, not only implemented, successfully designed, strategized, and capture BOP successfully and profitably. So the top-notch MNCs, as I said, was top-notch 200 MNCs, approximately 50% you can say, nearby 50%, 45%. United States of America have, and rest approximately you can say 25% Japan have, and in rest whole world contribute. So those companies has given region, like as far as BOP is concerned, government and non-profit organizations are in prominent position to taking care of them, because these people are not, we are not considering them, either they select our product, neither they have resources and capacity to purchase our product, so we are not considering them as our customer. And few instance, few logic these MNCs given in favor of their reasoning. They told only wealthy people and existing customer which they have only appreciate for technological innovation, change in technology, not such a BOP people. And parallel, he also given reason, poor people can use past technologies whichever have gone. When something get upgraded, it reach to poor rich people, and whatever previous version thus become cheaper, and so he told these people use that version, like unupdated technology, old technology, BOP people use and they can use. And third reasoning told, as far as these people, it is a bit tough to find qualified managers, qualified professional who take interest in these segments, which educate their customer and generate profit from them. And few other reasonings which their prominent people which are working for them has put forth. And four element is essential for entering in BOP market. And first one is, it should be like tailoring the local solutions, means local flavor need to be there as far as BOP market is concerned. When people will feel clear their society people and all people who are in fact serving these products, they are alike, then only take inspiration. Shaping inspiration and other aspects, that product is fulfilling the aspiration of these people. And third thing which have come in limelight was somewhat it was these people will cost effectiveness, that's going to play major role. Guarantee, warranty, it could be a pension, and few other factors he has enlightened in support of their reasoning. And as far as if we'll consider one more region which MNCs have given, world's 85% wealth, world's 20% people have, richest people. And if this ratio we will compare contrary to poor section, that is growing. Initially it was somewhere 70% in 1965, but after few years it have grown up rapidly from 70 to become 85. And as far as poor section are concerned, approximately few years prior there was world's poorest 20% people was having 2.3% of total wealth of economy, but this gap has enhanced till in 2004 to 2005, it become approximately 1.1%. So as far as it is clearly vindicating, as far as gap between poor and rich are growing, chances of terrorism, chances of helplessness, suicide, and of course if MNCs put their money in BOP, then they are lifting living standard of people, which will enhance them to come out from uh, helplessness, from slavery, from bad hygiene. It will serve them to maintain their lifestyle, educate their peers, educate their society, community, and all. And of course, it will reduce hindrance, which could be a part of nearby community. And second thing, these people can contribute hugely as far as global peace and prosperity are concerned. And a lot of MNCs, which a lot of countries in the globe, which till date are not a developed country, neither they have resources nor they have product to fulfill their people's need. MNCs can, such countries could be a testing ground for such MNCs which are looking to enter and capture such a market. South Africa can be a great example about this strategy BOP. And as far as false is China has captured, like nowadays in mid of India and Pakistan, a lot of turf are going on, and in fact few days prior Indian government banned 59 Chinese app. Then if you consider China's strength, China is fully working on bottom of pyramid. They have captured Sri Lanka. They have taken investing them hugely. They have same thing done for Nepal. Pakistan is already with the slave, and somewhat you can not slave as far as, because this video is going to be globally, so I don't like to use any word which hurt anyone's sentiment. But of course Pakistan is very close associate of China and rest other countries. So China's strategy is actually BOP. They're working. Initially they were not showing, but gradually they have enhanced their level of understanding, and nowadays they become up to that extent that they can do the same. So CK Prahlad's suggestion was very welcome suggestions, and after reaching this book, a lot of MNCs captured that market. Not only captured, these chunk make them one of Fortune 500 companies in the world. Approximately 1/3 companies practice this orientation. In fact they were doing, but in this systematically they have done. So this is all about was Fortune at Bottom of Pyramid Part 2. So this is one of the best book as far as poverty elimination, poverty reduction, and profitability enhancement, written by in its own segment. It is one of the best book as far as other books are considered, you can say, which I have read. So just comment, just if you like this video, then actually I never said in my videos if you like this video, but of course it will be a sort of motivation if you like, if you comment, if you give me any suggestion I can improve, because I'm somewhat reviewing first time in my life any book. So it will boost my confidence, it will boost my appetite to come up with some new such either books or such any sort of video which will make a difference in your life, few people's life. So with this bye bye, have a great day. Rajesh Kumar, keep smiling and have peace and faith in yourself. Love you, take care.